Hi, I'm Pony Nymph. I saw the Warrior Cat Clan Generator Challenge, and this is completely up my alley. There is no way I wasn't going to do this. I used the first clan that was given to me. I saw some people flip through until they found one that they vibed with, but I loved the first one that I got. Now that it's finished, I would have done a lot of things differently. I really wish I would have drawn these chibi or something to make it easier, maybe jazz up the reference sheet, but for my first time doing a proper video and for doing something like this, it's not bad. So, this is Cicelyclan. I had to look it up, but Cicely is a family of herbs. It includes carrot, celery, fennel, and poisonous plants like water hemlock. Since these plants feature prominently enough to be in the clan's name, I stuck these cats in a field to highlight the foliage. I wanted the clan to be surrounded by these types of plants, but with one featuring prominently. I really latched onto Queen Anne's lace. I imagine this stuff is all over the place. I featured it in the clan's icon and in Blackstar's picture I draw later. Because of the Queen Anne's lace, I put the clan in North America. It's in a temperate area, so they don't see snow a whole lot, but leaf bear does bring scarcer prey and more illness. The area is littered with large rocks and small boulders lying in clusters and creating faux caverns. The ground in the camp is uneven, spotted with abandoned groundhog holes. The clan uses these tunnels and fake caves as their dens. To the south and west is a rocky coast, with a lake large enough to not see the other side. The west, where the forest meets the water, are sheer cliffs. Sturdy for now, but may crumble if you get too close. To the north are equally rocky woods, with pine, birch, and oak trees blotting out the sun. Far from the clan in these woods is a peaceful area free of rocks. This is the clan's graveyard. As far as the clan knows, anything past this land is either woods, grass, or water. No cat has wandered in to tell them otherwise. The clan was founded by a bunch of loners. Several of them were former warriors, their former clans either disbanding or the cats leaving due to disagreements. They found this peaceful area lacking any feline neighbors and settled in. With their numbers, Cicelyclan grew massive. This camp was more of a town than a colony. They are known for their practicality and the amount of consideration they do before carrying out plans. There were more families in this clan than any cat could count on their paws. There wasn't a push to ensure they could find StarClan here, since only a few of the founders even knew what StarClan was, and only one of them knew how to talk to them. To Cicelyclan, StarClan is more of a belief than a concrete thing. The healers don't explicitly communicate with them, and just stick to medicine. Any cat can try to communicate with StarClan if they want. StarClan rarely answers anyways. Most leaders do get their 9 lives still. This is one of the few times StarClan consistently shows up. Things look very different today though. Last Leaf Bear, a wave of green cough hit like no other season. It hit the clan hard. By the end of it all, there were only 20 cats standing. There are no kits. There are few warriors, fewer apprentices. The elders that survived are nearly as great in number as those taking care of them. They lost their main healer. Their leader lost a life. But Cicelyclan is strong. They're smart and determined. Under Blackstar, they have cats determined to keep the clan going strong. Other than StarClan, there's a few differences from the book series. Suffixes like star and paw are considered more of titles than part of their permanent name. Before Blackstar was leader, she was Blackheart. Her name still is technically Blackheart, but for another cat to call her that would be pretty disrespectful. You would essentially be implying that she's not the leader by calling her Blackheart. For kittens and apprentices, it's also an age thing. When cats call a kitten by their name with the suffix, like Black Kit, it's like using a full name versus a nickname. It's respectful. The same goes for apprentices, but there's also a bit of status acknowledgement there. Calling an apprentice without the paw suffix could either imply they're a kitten or already a warrior, depending on the context. Healers are more like leaders in how they take their suffix. There can be more than one healer in the clan, but only one will be considered the primary healer, and only that cat has the leaf suffix. Apprentices that finish their training will receive their warrior name, but unless there is no primary healer, they won't receive the leaf suffix. They still perform as a full healer, but there's respect in the leaf title. It often takes years of experience to earn it, and there's a lot of responsibility in being the leaf of the clan. When the primary healer passes, then the next qualified leader will take the role of leaf and earn the suffix. Calling the primary healer by their warrior name without the leaf ending is considered super disrespectful. You are undermining all their hard work and implying they aren't good enough to be in their position. I'm thinking about doing something like this to the elders or the cats that are retired, but I'm not sure about it yet. And that's Cicelyclan, so far at least. This was a little too long to get footage of the cats in as well, so that'll have to come later. I'm really excited to reveal them though. Their designs aren't completely set in stone, but I'm happy with what I was able to come up with in 2 weeks. I really like watching other artists' videos on this, so link your favorites below. If you've tried this, link it too. I've made sure to link the original video below because Nefali really struck gold with this idea, and Pigeon Start is adorable. So thanks for watching. Bye.